Welcome back to Let's Play Fallout 3. I'm Willem. Did I say Fallout 3 again? Welcome back to Let's Play Fallout New Vegas. I'm Willem with Tacos. I still keep trying to call this Fallout 3. Right, for the Republic Part 2. For the con. Visit the cons. Here. Where are they? Far away, that away. I guess we're going back to the Poseidon gas station. Have the ability to teach you special unarmed moves. I want to meet some of these people. Oh, hi, doggies. That's a lot of doggies. Shoo. Shoo. Bad doggies. Bad doggies. Bad. Need to rest an hour. Bed, bed, bed. Bed, bed, bed. Where's the bed? I know there's beds. Can't fool me, game. Been here before and rested. Beds just like to hide. One of these has a bed in it. Ooh. Take Fixer. Is that some kind of aid thing? Yes. Temporary addiction removal. Nice. That's actually pretty cool. Right. Off to visit the cons. And kill them all because they already don't like me, and trying to diplomatize with them is, well, futile. Just my headset there a little. Dear, I have a feeling it's not going to be as simple as just walking towards where the thing points. Unless that happens to be a path. Yeah, there's something not friendly. Cons or scorpions? Geckos. Ooh! Geckos that breathe fire! Very intimidating. Not. Let's see. I'm in the right area. Right, I'm not getting in this way. As much as I'd like to. I'm probably gonna come across an invisible wall any minute now. If you're gonna let me scale this mountain game, I'll do it. I mean, I assure you, I'm a very talented billy goat. And there's the force field. Right on cue. So we're going to have to go around. No matter, I'm sure we can find a way around. There's that little building complex over there that I had such an issue in. There are some obvious stay away playthings. Playthings? Yes, playthings. Right. Yep. Here it is. And right towards him. Let's save. They might try to diplomatize. If not, I need to be prepared. There's nothing stopping them from filling my body with lead. Except me, of course, but as I'm sure you've noticed, lead is That is generally an issue for me right now. Trying to assault me in melee is foolish, but shooting me proves quite effective. As you would imagine. I'm still human. Supernaturally strong human, but still human. Right, save again. Just so if I have to load, I don't have to walk that far. What would you rather do? Watch me save every 5 seconds or watch me walk 5 minutes? Yeah. Cons are definitely not nice people. I may not even try to diplomatize if they try to diplomatize. I might just kill them. Probably gonna have to just kill them because I'm pretty sure I'm shoot on sight status. Yeah, I'm shoot on sight status. Did I say shoot on sight? I meant shoot sight as an S-I-T-E. I meant on sight. S-I-G-H-T. You know what I meant. I am definitely to be shot first and asked questions never. Dear. Up in the Red Rock Canyon. Home of the cons. Look at me completing objectives while doing other objectives. I come in peace? Is that gonna fly? Apparently it is. I hear you now. Okay, apparently that's gonna fly. Well, I might get to diplomatize after all. Who am I supposed to be speaking to? No one, I'm supposed to be leaving, apparently. Yes. Then why did you point me in here? Popcorn, Regis, Carl. Let's talk to Popcorn.
So the cub enters the wolf's den. What do you want, cub?
I've come to ask the Great Khans to break their allegiance with Kaiser's Legion.
Have you now? Well, you're a bold one, I'll give you that. But why should I do this for you?
Kaiser's only using you? Do you really think Kaiser's gonna restore your tribe to glory? This is just gonna get me attacked or said no to, but this is what stupid would say. Because the NCR is the best hope for long-term stability in the region, not Kaiser.
Don't you dare mention the NCR under this roof. They are butchers without honor, killers of women and children. I won't hear any more talk against Caesar or his alliance. The Great Khans will answer Caesar's call to war, and the NCR will pay for their crimes.
Could you tell me more about your people?
You want to hear the story of the Great Khans? It's a long one, full of honor, glory, and betrayal. We have suffered, but we will regain our glory.
Maybe you can give me the short version.
In a hurry, are you? Very well, then. The Great Khans came east, out of the NCR 14 years ago. We ruled the wastes then, and called no man master. But we underestimated the families of the Strip, and they drove us back to Bitter Springs, where we remained until the NCR arrived and drove us here.
What happened at Bitter Springs?
When the NCR came to the Mojave, we thought they would be easy pickings. We raided their caravans, their towns, their camps. They couldn't stop us. At least that's what we thought. They tracked us to Bitter Springs and surrounded us. When our children, our sick and old, fled through a nearby pass, the NCR gunned them down.
That doesn't sound like something the NCR would order.
Oh, they claimed it was a miscommunication, but tell that to those who saw our families butchered. Tell it to the survivors who were banished here.
On second thought, let's talk about something else.
Typical. No reference for history in the younger generations.
Who are you?
You march all the way out to Red Rock Canyon, enter my home as bold as you please, and you have no idea who I am? You've got guts, I'll give you that.
A lot of them.
Well then, let me educate you. I am the chief of the Great Khans. The Khan of Khans, if you like. This is my tribe, and these are my people.
Right, goodbye.
Farewell.
Maybe I can talk to you.
I haven't seen you before. What brings you to the Great Khans?
What's your opinion of the NCR?
That's a complicated question. They've done horrible things to our people, to be sure, and I've gladly killed many of their soldiers in battle. But I can't bring myself to hate them the way Papa does. Things would damn sure be better for us if they were in charge than Caesar.
So, if you were in charge of the tribe, you'd fight with the NCR if against Kaiser if asked? Come on.
I suppose if asked, I would. But that's a moot point, because Papa's in charge now. And he's not going anywhere.
Enlist their aid or destroy them. Talk to General Moore about the Great Khans of NCR Alliance. What about you, Carl?
I've been warned about you. You are perilously close to making an enemy of Caesar, and that is not wise.
I'm not
Yes,
perilously
you're-
close to making an enemy of Caesar. I am an enemy of Caesar. That's not a maybe or a perilously close. That's just a I am. I am definitely that.
In the past, I'd have had someone like you executed for showing their face here. Consider yourself lucky I don't have the warriors to spare.
Yeah, you know if you attacked me, I'd kill you on the spot. I could kill every one of you. We're done here.
I heard you try to convince Papa Khan not to join with Caesar's Legion. I'd like to talk to you about that for a moment.
Sure? What is it you had in mind?
You want to convince Papa not to ally with Caesar, right? Trust me, you'll get nowhere just talking to him about it. He's
Okay.
fixated on restoring the glory of the Great Khans, and he sees Caesar as the path to that restoration.
Okay, so what do I do?
Papa can be a stubborn man, but he's not a tyrant. He listens to his tribe, and to 4 voices in particular. Me, Jack, Diane, and Melissa. If you
Okay.
can convince all of us that allying with Caesar is a bad idea, you might be able to sway him.
Aren't you conceded already?
I have my doubts about Caesar, yes, but I won't publicly go against Papa Khan based on nothing more than doubts. I've heard rumors that tribes who aligned with Caesar in the past were torn apart and reduced to slaves. Prove it, and I'll back you.
What would convince Jack and Diane to support me?
You'd have to talk to them, but those two have been thick as thieves since they were kids. Convince one, and the other will come around.
What about Melissa?
Ah, Melissa. She's a bit of a dreamer. Last time she was in camp, Carl filled her head with stories of serving the Legion as a speculatore.
Okay.
Personally, I've never seen a woman in Legionnaire's armor, so I have my doubts.
I'll see what I can do.
Good. Oh, one more thing. Caesar's representative, Carl, has become fast friends with Papa.
Okay.
Carl's the one who has him so fixated on this alliance. You'll probably have an easier time of things if you can find a way to get him out of the picture.
How would I do that?
Carl talks prettily about the honor and nobility of the Great Khans, but I suspect his actual opinion is less flattering. Maybe you could find something he wrote that expresses that opinion, or trick him into losing his cool in the longhouse right in front of Papa.
I'll keep that in mind.
I would too, if I were you.
That's probably an optional objective. Yep. I might be able to do that. Right. That's quite a bit of objectives to do. Oh boy. Yay, objectives.
Huh?
I'll do this quest. Sounds fun. Hey, Carl.
Caesar's veterans will arrive from Arizona soon, and there will be no stopping our victory.
Cool. What do you think of the Great Khans?
Alas, my first loyalty is to Caesar, and a soldier cannot have two masters.
Right then. Who are you?
Alas,
No. Who are you?
my name is Carl. Glorious Caesar has sent me as an emissary to the Great Khans as a token of our alliance.
What alliance?
In exchange for Great Caesar's promise of all the lands west of New Vegas, the Khans have agreed to fight alongside the Legion when the time comes.
Interesting. What's your role in the Legion?
I am one of the Frumentari. It is my duty to scout the waste in Caesar's name and make contact with any tribes that might serve a useful purpose. You might say I'm somewhere between a scout and an ambassador. I'm assigned
Interesting.
here as part of the alliance between the Legion and the Great Khans.
What does the Legion want with the Khans?
Though they have been cruelly oppressed by the NCR, the Khans remain great warriors. The Legion is honored to have such allies in battle.
I have some other questions.
Speak then.
Goodbye.
Yes, goodbye.
Well, I'm not going to get him to confess it.
I ought to bleed you.
Try it. Just try it. Trust me, lady. Biggest mistake of your life. At least I consider it the biggest mistake of one's life when that mistake gets you dead. And believe me, you wouldn't be surviving that. Right. Great. Guess I'm going this way. This must be where Jack and Diane live. Anything to share, local map? Nowhere close, apparently. I can't even enter the houses. Is there anything nearby other than that guy? No. Someone's all the way out there. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to Hoover Dam and tell my boss. Because if my boss says just kill them all, well, I'll obey. I am a machine of war first, and the diplomatizer second. Then the NCR commands, and I will obey. I just hope it doesn't have to come to that. Let's go speak with the boss. See what she thinks about all this. Even though I already spoke to her about this earlier, but maybe she's changed her mind. Maybe she'll just throw up her hands and say, screw it, kill them all.
Hey,
What's up? Where are you, Moore? Moore! Do not go wandering off like that, Moore. Thank you.
yes. Did you have an update on the cons?
I wanted to ask you some questions.
Very well, but be brief.
What do you know about Kaiser's Legion?
They're organized, I'll give them that. The few times I've encountered them firsthand, I've been impressed with their discipline. I've heard they don't allow women in their military, considering them nothing more than breeding stock. Their men, however, are typically quite large, in phenomenal condition, and prefer close-quarter weapons. Recent engagements have taught us to fear their shock attacks, so it's a blessing that we seem to have superior firearms.
Interesting. Let's talk about something else.
I can only spare a few more. I don't have time to discuss all the
Okay.
different If you wander around the wasteland, you'll find all sorts of The NCR gives it...
Okay,
It's not...
cool, I don't care. I should be going.
Good.
Do I still need to talk to you? Yes. Talk to a little more about the Great Khans and CR Alliance.
Yes. Did you have an up...
Wanted to ask you some questions. Are you in charge of the NCR?
I command the garrison here at the dam, yes, but Colonel Shu over at McCarran is technically in charge of the area's forces.
How'd you get to be a colonel?
I joined up at a young age. Was barely 16 when I left home and volunteered to be in the military. Got a few strange looks at first, but those stopped when I got top marks across the board during training and became an officer at 17. 2 years went by. My squad helped take down gangs of raiders here and there, and one day an invitation to join the Rangers arrived. Those were the best years of my life. Doing something that truly matters, and having the freedom to handle it as you see fit. Then I got injured. Everyone was very supportive. I received a promotion to colonel and given greater responsibility. And my days as a ranger were over.
Sounds like you miss it.
I do, sometimes. There are days I'd give anything to be out in the open air, planting explosives and laying down covering fire. But here I am, stuck in the same stale office day after day, while other people get to do the actual fighting. But enough reminiscing. Do you have other questions?
What can you tell me about Hoover Dam?
It's a position of some strategic importance to the NCR, providing power and water as it does. It's moderately defensible, with a single point of entry on the east side. To get to the power plants below, the enemy has to cross the entire top. The Legions tried to cross the water on a few occasions, but slow-moving boats make easy targets for sharpshooters.
Okay then. I should be going.
Good. I've got more work than time.
So, I can't ask you about that right now. You know what? The Khans raid, the Khans kill, the Khans steal, the Khans do many, many things. I don't think I want their alliance. I don't think I do. They may seem to have honor, but Papa said himself, they attack NCR trades. Very well. I've made my decision. The Khans will be eliminated. It'll be fun anyways. Alright. I'll end the video here. I'll see you guys next time, and when we come back, death to the Khans.